So, I see you've all been selected to go to Sweden to up our sales numbers in the Nordic state. Today, to avoid any embarrassment between our company and our prospective buyers, we will be going over the culture, expected etiquette, general information, and communication as found in Sweden. Getting right into it, the Swedish are a humble people. When in conversation, avoid self-aggrandizing. They tend to perceive that as an annoyance more than anything. Along with their humbleness, they tend to stray away from empty words. Expect to receive direct statements as well as give them. When doing business with any Swedes, stay on topic. In the beginning of any relationship, they tend to be guarded when personal topics such as family come into question. The Swedes tend to be informal. They glide over the accolades and educational conventions such as doctor or mister. Expect to be on a first-name basis from the get-go. Moving away from the culture side, we go into communications. When communicating with a prospective client or business partner, informal language is a standard for the Swedish. Knowing basic Swedish terms such as hello, hej, and cheers, skål, is a kind gesture when speaking. But the vast majority of the Swedish population has a firm grasp on English. In Sweden, verbal agreements and handshakes are binding. If you agree to do something in passing, expect to be doing it, otherwise it is considered a slight and is taken as such. Being a direct communicator is a virtue in Sweden. Don't beat around the bush. Being direct is expected in any conversation. Wasting someone's time is very rude in Swedish culture. The Swedes are very private. Their personal space is a virtue. After shaking hands, give each other space. Moving on from communications, meeting etiquette plays a large role in Swedish society. Once there, plan on calling the businesses which you're going to have a meeting. It's a common courtesy and very appropriate. When planning for a meeting, a rule of thumb is giving the businesses a 2-week notice. Once the meeting is approved, do not call to change times. It is considered rude and is not appreciated. The time of the meeting is important. The suggested time to have meetings in Sweden is between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. for the early morning and 2 to 4 p.m. in the afternoons. When meeting, a firm handshake and a smile is best. Unlike in the U.S., don't stand up when women enter the room. It's progressive society. The Swedish dislike when meetings run past the agreed upon time. Don't be afraid of setting up multiple meetings. When in negotiation, the Swedish are people of detail. Expect multiple meetings to make an agreement on very small parts of the entire conversation. While informal in nature, emotions leave the conference room during negotiations. Humor is frowned upon and factual conversation is needed. Moving on from meeting etiquette, we go into one of the finer parts of society, non-business related topics. If you're lucky, your prospective business partner may invite you to their home for a meal, or out to a restaurant. It's important to be on time and to provide a gift to get at their home. A bottle of wine, chocolate, or a regional beer is an acceptable gift on such occasions. Christmas cards are recommended after a relationship is built. It's all the small things that count for everything. This concludes the crash course on Swedish business culture. Keep in mind that the Swedish people are humble, friendly, and detail-oriented. While this assignment will be fun, keep in mind that you are representing the company in an official capacity. I wish you all the very best on your trip to Sweden. Have a great time.